From the bustling city streets of Tokyo to the desolate highways of the outback, traffic cameras document our journeys. They capture the mundane and the magnificent, the everyday flow of life on the move. But sometimes these vigilant eyes record something truly unexpected. Join me and Nabil, as we journey across the globe to explore 15 of the most unbelievable traffic camera moments ever recorded. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video with others. The neon-drenched streets of Tokyo, pulsating with life even late into the night. A lone taxi navigates the damp, fog-wreathed avenues, its driver weary from a long shift. A figure emerges from the mist, a woman in a traditional white kimono, her face obscured by shadow. She hails the taxi, her voice a hushed whisper, requesting a ride to a nearby shrine. The driver, lost in his fatigue, thinks nothing of it until he reaches the destination. He turns, expecting to see his passenger, but the back seat is empty. The sun beats down on the endless expanse of the South African savannah. A lone truck rumbles along a dusty highway, kicking up a trail in its wake. On the roadside, a figure appears, a man in ragged clothes, desperately waving for help. The truck driver slows, a flicker of compassion in the face of this desolate landscape. Then, as the truck draws closer, captured by a roadside camera, the man steps forward and vanishes. Berlin, a city pulsing with modern energy, its sleek autobahn a testament to German engineering. But even in this bastion of order, the inexplicable can occur. At 3:13 a.m., a sleek BMW enters an exit ramp captured by the watchful eye of a traffic camera. It exits only to reappear moments later, entering the same ramp again. 17 times the BMW repeats its journey, a digital ghost trapped in a loop of tarmac and time. As snow falls relentlessly outside Moscow, blanketing the city in a thick white shroud. Visibility is low, the roads slick with ice, a night for staying indoors. But on a traffic camera feed, a chilling sight emerges from the swirling snow. A man, naked, his skin deathly pale, crawls across the road. His movements are jerky, unnatural, his limbs contorting at unsettling angles. He vanishes behind a passing truck, leaving only questions in his wake. Bangkok, a city of vibrant chaos, its streets a whirlwind of tuk-tuks, cars and motorbikes. But even amidst this cacophony, one sight stops everyone in their tracks. A small motorbike weaves through the traffic, its movements reckless, almost suicidal. The police finally manage to force the bike to crash, but as the smoke clears, a chill grips the onlookers. It wasn't a reckless teenager at the helm, but a porcelain doll dressed in a school uniform, its painted eyes wide and vacant. The passionate heart of Buenos Aires, a city fueled by tango and football. But even amidst the vibrancy, a chilling event unfolds on its busy streets. A vintage car, a relic from a bygone era, speeds through red lights, ignoring the blare of horns and the shouts of pedestrians. It's a miracle no one is hit, the car swerving, braking, always a hair's breadth from disaster. Finally, the police corner the vehicle. Inside, they find no driver. No signs of forced entry, just an old family photograph and a child's drawing dated 1986 with a simple caption, "Daddy's car." Dubai, a city of gleaming skyscrapers and limitless ambition, where the desert meets the future. It's here on a stretch of open highway that a wealthy collector decides to test the limits of his Bugatti. As he pushes the car to its limits, a chilling sight appears in both his dashcam footage and on nearby traffic cameras. A second car keeping pace, but this is no ordinary vehicle. It's a silhouette, a void in the desert light, defined only by two glowing headlights and the faint outline of a car. It makes no sound, leaves no tracks, and vanishes as quickly as it appeared. The iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge, a symbol of Australia's vibrant energy, fades into the background as the sun dips below the horizon. On the freeway below, an unnerving chase unfolds. A silver sedan speeds down the wrong side of the road, not recklessly, but with an eerie precision, as if driven by an unseen hand. The police give chase, but as they approach the vehicle, it stops abruptly. The driver, visibly shaken, mutters about being forced to go back again and again. Later, investigators discover a chilling connection between the route and a fatal accident years earlier involving the driver's brother. London shrouded in an unseasonable fog, its iconic landmarks barely visible through the thick swirling mist. On Tower Bridge, chaos reigns as multiple vehicles collide in the reduced visibility. But when investigators review the CCTV footage, they discover a chilling anomaly. Just before each crash, a smoky, semi-transparent figure drifts across the road. As the figure fades, the fog seems to dissipate for a split second, revealing a face contorted in silent agony. And as quickly as it appeared, it's gone, leaving behind a trail of mangled metal and unanswered questions. San Francisco, a city of innovation and technological marvels, where even the impossible seems within reach. But on a busy street corner, reality itself seems to glitch. A man walks into the crosswalk, seemingly oblivious to the oncoming car bearing down on him. It's too late to stop. The impact seems inevitable. Then in a blink, he's gone. One frame, he's in the path of the car. The next, he's safely across the street, glancing at his watch as if nothing happened. The ancient city of Cairo, where the past and present collide, a place steeped in history and mystery. On a remote bridge spanning the Nile River, a chilling sight unfolds. A military transport truck, its paint peeling, its windows dark, rumbles across the bridge. What makes this so unsettling is that there's no one behind the wheel. It barrels through toll booths, ignores frantic signals from bewildered police as if driven by an unseen force. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the truck veers off the bridge, plunging into the murky depths of the Nile. Rio de Janeiro, a city of breathtaking beauty nestled between lush mountains and the vast Atlantic. But tonight, a fierce storm rages, unleashing its fury on the city. On a small bridge, battered by wind and rain, a solitary figure appears. A young child, barefoot, illuminated by intermittent flashes of lightning. Each time lightning strikes, it seems to converge on the child, forming a barrier of raw energy. Cars swerve, drivers terrified, as if an unseen force prevents them from approaching. When the storm finally subsides, the child is gone, leaving behind only the faint scent of ozone and a sense of unease. The bustling streets of New Delhi, a cacophony of horns, street vendors, and the constant thrum of life. An ambulance, its siren wailing, races through the midnight traffic, its precious cargo clinging to life. Suddenly, a woman in a white sari appears in the middle of the road. Seemingly oblivious to the oncoming ambulance, the driver slams on the brakes, the siren reaching a fever pitch. Then the woman screams. The sound seems to pierce through the ambulance, the camera feed through the very fabric of reality. Warsaw, a city scarred by history, yet vibrantly rebuilding its streets, a testament to resilience. But on a desolate stretch of highway, the past seems to bleed into the present. 5 military trucks, identical in every way, appear out of thin air. They move in unnerving unison, their headlights cutting through the darkness. For 8 long seconds, they hold their formation, then vanish as quickly as they appeared, leaving behind only tire tracks in the dust. Seoul, a city of technological wonders, where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge innovation. But beneath the gleaming facade, a darkness lurks. A rental car enters a tunnel, its taillights swallowed by the darkness. The timestamp on the traffic camera, 10:00, 8 p.m. Days turn into weeks. The car is never seen exiting the tunnel, until weeks later the car is found abandoned at the airport, engine cold, but dashcam still recording, showing the car endlessly driving through the same tunnel. These moments, captured by the dispassionate eye of traffic cameras, offer a glimpse into a world beyond our understanding. Across the globe, traffic cameras have captured things meant to remain unseen. Are these glitches in the matrix, echoes of past traumas, or glimpses into other dimensions? One question remains: are we really alone on the road?